Bell being the largest telco in Canada is 100% Canadian and sovereign, and then BUZZ being 100% Canadian and operating within Canada too, being 100% sovereign. Putting those assets and that capability together just delivers a really impactful combination for service provider and digital infrastructure for Canadians.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Craig Tavares. He is the president and COO of BUZZ HPC, which is a subsidiary of Hive Digital Technologies. And Craig, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Great to see you. I'm great. Thanks, Steve.
Good to have you along. Exciting news out from the company talking about a partnership you've signed with Bell Canada. So, really unique, very interesting. Tell me a little bit about the sort of the leading up to this particular signing.
Absolutely. So, there's a big gap in the market today where when you're looking for a sovereign service provider, especially in the cloud space and data center space, they're pretty sparse in Canada. What we're doing is we're partnering and teaming up with Bell Canada to deliver one of the largest sovereign platforms that Canada will ever see. And that's combining Buzz's GPU cloud and AI cloud that we've developed and built over the last couple of years with Bell, who's really providing this expansive network across Canada and data centers connected to that network within Canada as well. So by doing that, we'll have coast to coast coverage across Canada. And what I was saying earlier, by a true sovereign platform is, Bell being the largest telco in Canada is 100% Canadian and sovereign. And then Buzz being 100% Canadian and operating within Canada too, being 100% sovereign, putting those assets and that capability together just delivers a really impactful combination for service provider and digital infrastructure for Canadians. And not just Canadians too, to be fair, like Buzz's business is very global. So even though we build infrastructure in Canada, we still serve a global economy.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about some of the you mentioned the customers, some of the people that would be taking advantage of this particular one. Because you are, as you mentioned, these are going to be state of the art, all the highest things that NVIDIA has. This is going to be a really something that'll be quite a wonder to see.
Absolutely. So, Buzz is a NVIDIA cloud partner. So, we've been certified operating very sophisticated NVIDIA GPU clusters, building within Sweden and Canada, like I said, for a few years now. And really, what you'll see come out of this is state-of-the-art clouds and GPU clusters for the purpose of developing and building AI. So
Okay.
if you're going to train a model, if you're going to fine-tune a AI model, you would do it on a platform like Buzz. So our ability to scale is dependent on the data centers that we put our clusters in. And when we use a facility like Bell's data center, it provides a scaling capability for us to scale the GPU platform as well. So again, both of these things go hand in hand in terms of us taking the NVIDIA technology, being able to grow it, and then same time, Bell being able to provide the data center capabilities that we need.
Okay. Craig, how's this going to roll out? Is it going to be in phases? How is it going to work?
So we're starting with the 5 megawatt deployment in Winnipeg. So that is phase one, and what we're doing is really scoping and looking at additional sites within the Bell footprint. At the same time too, really again, we've had established data centers within Canada. So we do, like I said, operate in Canada today out of Quebec. So immediately with our Quebec assets and the new assets we'll be deploying in Winnipeg, we do already have broad reach across Canada. So we'll continue to kind of hit that dial and turn up our presence within other provinces, locations within Canada in partnership with Bell.
Okay. And lastly, just about, Bell's obviously got a very significant name in Canada, as does NVIDIA as well. And for your company at Buzz to be able to put your name alongside those two giants, I would imagine this is a really big coup and a big one for the company specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. But it does speak to our pedigree.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing a lot of marketing in the industry. We've been that silent operator that just, figured out how to run really efficiently. We've figured out how to run at scale. That comes from our legacy of operating 135 1,000 GPUs globally for the last several years, and then rolling that into, what we have now is our AI cloud platform. But again, it does speak to the partnership with Bell and us being again a certified NVIDIA cloud partner, taking that experience that we have on, the large infrastructure GPU cloud side and combining it with, like you said, the largest telecom provider in Canada. So at the end of the day, yeah, it is a winning combination. BUZZ being one of the largest GPU cloud operators in Canada, and then the largest telco coming together to deliver this platform.
Absolutely makes a lot of sense. Craig, thanks so much. Great to catch up with you and congratulations. Very exciting news.
Thank you very much.
All right, Craig Tavares, the president and CEO of BUZZ HPC.